They had their orders. Bring back the authority of the Ukrainian government. Drive out the separatists backed by Russia. But in Kramatorsk, it didn't quite go according to plan. They got this far and no further. Their path was blocked. There was no way forward.
The people here say they will not let the Ukrainian soldiers pass. That's why they've linked arms here on the railway track. They say, look, they're pointing guns at us. In fact, the soldiers seem to be taking care not to adopt too aggressive a position because they know if they cause injury or worse, that will set the whole place on fire.
Who are you going to shoot? This man asked. The people? The soldiers didn't know what to do. One got out of his vehicle. Be quiet, he said. I'll call the commander and we'll discuss it. A few yards away, a white Opel saloon had been crushed by an armoured vehicle earlier. The police took an incident report as if it had been an everyday traffic accident. A helicopter circled overhead as the soldiers tried to work out what to do. Not everyone here wants a separate state or closer links with Russia.
It's crazy, quite crazy. We are peaceful people. We don't need all this. We want to live in peace, in Ukraine, one country.
My son is serving in the army. It shouldn't happen like this. It's wrong.
Eventually, the soldiers removed the magazines from their weapons, to great acclaim.
What are you going to do? The people won't let you pass.
Что вы планируете дальше делать, ребята? Тут стоять или?
I'm not going to war.
The government says you must take these towns back. Are you going to?
I'm against all of this, everything that's happening.
A few miles away, armoured vehicles were proceeding north up the main road, flying the Russian flag. The very people the soldiers had been supposed to overcome had hijacked Ukrainian armour in another part of Kramatorsk. They drove through a pro-Russian checkpoint to great acclaim and into the town of Slovyansk, where they took the opportunity to show off their driving skills. The government in Kiev must be watching in horror as the pro-Russian armed men make a mockery of the fabled anti-terror operation to dislodge them. And then someone added a cuddly toy. The Ukrainian president says Moscow is exporting terrorism to eastern Ukraine. But the armed men who control Slavyansk, supported by Russia, are working on their public relations. No sign of the Ukrainian soldiers who'd been hijacked in their vehicle, so he asked one of the armed men.
Now they're deciding whether to come over to our side or not. They'll decide with their commander.
He spoke, I'm told, with a strong Russian accent. Today was a deep humiliation for the Ukrainian authorities and a boost for Moscow. Some people around here are calling it the Russian Spring.